Hello, so we are Team Scalar. The project is a multi-stage hybrid candidate retrieval and ranking engine. It is built to discover the top 100 candidates from a dataset of over thousands to lakhs of columns. So giving the overview, consider we have a dataset of lakh of employees, after which we will upload the dataset. It will do some pre-processing and will cut down and give ranks on the basis of logic and their resume, job description, their skill set. We also analyze their GitHub as well, starting with rank.py. This is the main CLI entry point that runs and rank pipelines on CPU. This is our main pipeline ranking system. So here we have the collab pre-compute. This is heavy lifting script meant to be run on Google Colab GPU. So when you run the script, you can run the code base on the Google Colab. Here is the app.py. It is a web application designed to be deployed on Hugging Face. So this is regenerative reasoning file. So what it does, a utility script to rewrite the reasoning column in submission.csv, the submission file, without rerunning the ranking pipeline. So this is there to optimize our performance. So this is validate submission. So what it does is a local testing script that verifies the output CSV. This file is validate weights. So what it does, it performs an ablation study to test different weights combinations against a small group of test set. This is test feature. It tests all the features that we have implemented in our logic and the code base. A quick test run that loads a sample candidate's profile, build their feature vectors, and print the role-based score and behavior. Now we will go into SRC. So this is our feature. It implements feature engineering, extracts over 40 structural signals. This is a honeypot filter. What it does, it is a simply if and else condition and checks if there is any lies in the resume with related to GDs. Like if he is saying his total experience is of 5 years and he's working in a company for 7 years, there's some mismatch. So he would get the least rank. It also contains the 10 consecutive checks to identify fake profiles. So consider this as a fake profile filter. So this folder is rankers.py. It is a multi-stage ranking pipeline. It also determines the score on basis of all the 40 factors which we have derived from. This is reasoning.py. It generates natural language evaluation for candidate based on fact from their profiles. So we have used this to avoid LLM APIs and which hallucinates and has a greater latency. So to bypass, we have written this logic of reasoning.py. So this is our semantic file. So we give one-liner response at the end of the rank. So what skill sets and why should we hire this? So we give a one-line summary. It builds text representation of a candidate and handles encoding pipeline for the bi-encoder and cross-encoder. So in this, we have used bi-encoder and cross-encoder. So what bi-encoder does, it encodes the JD text and candidate's profile text separately into dense dimensional vector because the vectors are normalized and then calculated by the dot product. And we have also used the cross encoder. So what the cross encoder does, it feeds the JD and candidate text together into a transformer module. Then the layer processes both text simultaneously, captures deep token level, and it outputs a single score normalized using the sigmoid function. So this was the view of the code base. Now we will move ahead with the implementation part. So we need to run all these commands. It has encoded 6,000 candidates. And we are performing this on the candidates.json file, which is already been provided. It has created 256 batch, which is producing processing batch wise. So here our all batch reviews are completed. The pipeline is executed successfully. Now it has created a Now it has committed, now it has generated a submission.csv. So we have also deployed this project on Hugging Face. So you have to hit this URL, and from here you have to upload the JSON file. So we have generated a test JSON. So I will upload that here. So it is uploaded. Now we will evaluate and rank. So the evaluation part is done and it has generated the ranks. You can see the scores. So this was our project. Thank you.